Well, Iran has warned that it will close the strategic Strait of Hormuz again if US continues its blockade of Iranian ports. US President Donald Trump has claimed that Tehran has agreed to never close the crucial waterway again. But Iran's parliament speaker, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, he has accused Trump of making false claims. Ghalibaf has suggested that Trump's claims are part of a media warfare and engineering public opinion, but said that Iran will not be affected by these tricks. In a post on X, Ghalibaf has claimed that Trump has made 7 false claims in 1 hour. He added, and I'm quoting him here, "With the continuation of the blockade, the Strait of Hormuz will not remain open." Ghalibaf said that maritime movement could be subject to Iran's control, with routes determined by field conditions rather than political messaging. Now, echoing this stance, Iranian lawmaker Ibrahim Azizi has said that vessels passing through the strait must comply with the new system set by Iran, underscoring Tehran's intent to assert authority over the waterway. Reports suggest that vessels may have to pass through a designated route, traveling further north through waters which are closer to Iran's mainland near Larak Island, a route that some ships were observed taking during the war. Well, earlier, Iran's foreign minister has said that the Strait of Hormuz is reopened for commercial vessels. Trump hailed the decision but said that a naval blockade of Iranian ports would continue until a peace deal is agreed. Iran also rejected the US president's claim that it was ready to surrender its nuclear materials. Foreign Ministry spokesman Ismail Baqai said that transfer of Iran's enriched uranium to the United States has never been raised in negotiations.
I will let you know, enriched uranium from Iran is not going to be transferred anywhere. As much as the soil of Iran is important and sacred to us, this issue is important too.
Well, Trump has claimed that the US and Iran would jointly remove uranium from Tehran's nuclear sites with excavators under any peace deal. Listen to this.
And somebody said, how are we going to get the nuclear dust? We're going to get it by going in with Iran, with lots of excavators, because the B-2s, remember when fake news CNN said, well, maybe obliteration is too strong a word, obliteration. That's so deep. We need the biggest excavators you can imagine, but we're going to go in together with Iran, we're going to get it, and we're going to take it back home to the USA. Very simple.
Well, Trump sounded upbeat about the chances of a peace deal with Iran, saying that there are no sticking points and a deal is very close. But a senior Iranian official said that significant differences between Iran and the United States still remain. The official, who spoke on the condition of anonymity, said that no agreement has been reached on the details of the nuclear issues, and serious negotiations are required to overcome differences. And to discuss the recent developments in the West Asia conflict, we were earlier joined by Dr. Avney Cohen from Monterey, California. He's a professor of non-proliferation and terrorism studies at Middlebury Institute, and this is what he had to say. Listen in.
Well, Netanyahu was told to stop, and he did stop. And it came from Washington, D.C., from President Trump. Obviously, he was criticized by many Israelis, politicians, and people in the north of Israel who suffered those bombing from Hezbollah. So he needs to go with a certain language, as if it's not completely over, and Israel may have a right to respond or to continue in this continue in some indefinite future. The fact is that right now there is a ceasefire. It's fragile indeed. I think that Hezbollah has interest to keep it, and I don't think that Israel will break it. So that's where we are right now, I think. That's a very, very tough issue, and I think the movement is going to be slow. It's not as simple for any president, especially this president of Lebanon, to move into direct conversation with Israel. His life is at stake. There are threats against his life. So I think they're going to measure very cautiously the temperature within Lebanon itself. It's possible that will be some kind of meeting in Washington, D.C. in the coming weeks, but I think it will be a slow approach for both sides, in particular the Lebanese, who needs to see that they have enough legitimacy from inside not just from the Shiite minority, and the Shiite in Lebanon are about 30%, Hezbollah and the non-Hezbollah factions of the Shiite, but also from other Muslims, Sunni, and also from the other parts of Lebanon. So it's a very, very tricky issue, and I see the movement is going to be slow and cautious.